Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So it's time to go back and talk about the Sisters of Battle. They are returning to us in plastic format, so I just wanted to make a video of really what to expect, or what I expect to get out of the Sisters of Battle relaunch. So let's just jump in and let's get started. So the Sisters are returning to us in the year 2019. We don't have a month or anything like that. All we know is that it's 2019. It would be a great surprise that if they actually came at the start of the year, say like January, maybe they announced them like January the 1st. But we do know from the information that they gave us that they're going to be showing the process of bringing the Sisters of Battle back throughout this year. So I'm expecting a lot of videos from the Warhammer YouTube channel, Facebook to do like loads of pictures and all that kind of interviews, all that kind of stuff. And that I think that for me is one of the most exciting things, because I'm hoping to see the actual process of bringing the metal models to plastic and then bringing them to life. Now the thing that excites me the most is that what kind of sculpts are we going to get from the Sisters? I definitely think they've got to update them in some way. Now, if we take the Celestine model, which you've seen on the screen here now, I think they're basically just going to base it around this. So this is kind of the new Sister of Battle model. I know it's really the same as the old one, but this is a bit more updated in the plastic mold. So I think this is the kind of theme we're going to be seeing on the new Sisters models, and for me it's great. I absolutely love everything about how the way the Sisters look, everything about the lore and stuff like that. So I'm very, very happy that they, well, we don't really know anything yet, but I'm going to be happy if they stick to this and they stay on this route. Now, a lot of people have been saying to me, are we actually going to get new models? And to be perfectly honest, I don't think we are. It would be a massive, massive and awesome thing if we actually did get new models. Now, when I say new models, I don't mean like the new models as the redone metal to plastic models. I mean complete new models, like new types of gear and battle tanks and all that kind of stuff. I personally don't believe that the Sisters of Battle won't be getting anything like that. I think they're just basically taking the old sculpts, improving them, and then making them into new sculpts, new plastic sculpts to sell on the GW stores and, you know, to sell to you chaps. I definitely think there's money to be made if they actually make new models. With the amount of hype that's behind the Sisters release right now, the amount of people that have just, like, what I've seen, made videos on YouTube, all the fan forums which are exploding about Sisters of Battle, and, you know, oh, they're coming back, I can't wait to put all these money and make a brand new sister army and stuff. So I absolutely do believe that if they actually did make newer kind of models, I think it really, really sell well. But at the moment, I think the first stage is just bringing them back, making them look nice and pretty, and then maybe in a distant future they'll get some new models to add to their army. And since the Sisters are coming back, you can't have one without the other. So I definitely think that the Sisters are going to be getting their own 8th edition codex. Now, is it going to be called the Sisters of Battle Codex? I'm not really sure. My hopes would be for that we actually get a codex for the Sisters, but they also include the Sisters of Silence as well, and I'm hoping that they get some new stratagems, some new rules and all that kind of stuff brought in as well, because at the moment they're pretty bare bones when it comes to fighting with them on tabletop. I know some people may come back and say, well, this is a Sister release, we don't want Sisters of Silence involved in any way, but I think adding the Sisters of Silence and Sisters of Battle in the same codex, giving them stratagems, maybe working together in some kind of way, maybe this new 8th edition lore, the Sisters of Silence and the Sisters of Battle of I don't know, come together in some kind of form and are working very, very close with each other. I don't think they're going to blend their organizations in any way and like become one force, but I can definitely see the Sisters of Silence and the Sisters of Battle working very close with each other, and I think they could really go together in this book. And like I said, you know, you can put all the stratagems in, like war gear and all that kind of stuff, and then it gives a bit of fluff, a bit of character, let's say, to the Sisters of Silence as well, because they're just flat at the moment. It's not really even worth taking Sisters of Silence on the tabletop. They could even go over that and absolutely make it 100% amazing, and maybe just do the Codex instead of Codex Sisters of Battle. Maybe do it as Codex Adeptus Ministorum and just have everything in there, everything. I think for me, that is the best option that I would love personally. I know some people say, no, I just want it sisters, 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 sisters. But I think if you had the Adeptus Ministorum in there, then you can have like all other characters, you know, assassins, everything. All the awesome stuff that you can think of with the Ministorum, you can have that in the Codex. And then you can start having, like, again, traits, war gears, all that kind of funky stuff. All the lore which you can read about and stuff. Because that's the biggest thing for me, is lore. I love the lore of this whole new 8th edition. Again, I know some people hate it, but I love where it's going, and hopefully where it's going to be going in the future. This is the thing I actually want to find out. How many people right now, if you're still watching the video right now, how many people, just please post below in the comment section, are going to be investing in their Sisters of Battle force. I would actually kind of like to judge how many of my subs for this channel are very, very interested in making a Sisters of Battle army, whether it's big or small. I personally definitely am going to be making a small little faction of Sisters, because the Sisters of Battle, I've always admired them. I've always loved the art, the way they look, everything, the lore about them. I've always been a huge fan of them, so I'm definitely going to be doing a small little faction of them. I won't be doing a full-blown army because I've got too much stuff on at the moment, and picking up another force, even in 2019, I think will probably send me overboard. So I would love to get your feedback on that, and I would love to find out who is actually going to be starting or adding to their Sisters of Battle force when these new plastic models come out in 2019. Alright chaps, that's me done for another video. I'm just going to stop talking, and maybe you can post below and tell me if you're going to start a Sister army. I'm really looking forward to 2019, cannot wait. I'm really, really hoping that we get some previews very, very soon. I'm thinking maybe at the Warhammer Fest, which I will be attending. I've got the ticket right here in my hand. I don't know if you can hear me shaking on the microphone. But Saturday the 12th of May 2018, I'm going to be at Warhammer Fest, and I'm hoping that they actually show off the Sisters of Battle, or give us a little preview of something at Warhammer Fest. I think that would be a great draw-in to, you know, just, you know, something like to headline the event, or maybe it's going to be something even bigger. Well, can you really get something bigger than Sisters being announced? I'm not too sure. Anyway, that is me done for this video. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you all very, very soon, chaps. See you now, and bye-bye.